looking about psychology. Yeah.
Okay, so you're interested in psychology.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So on the weekend, do you like to do anything outdoors like um,
Um,
hiking or bicycle riding or some sports?
Sometimes I would go to the. Oh, I would say I play badminton on the.
Oh, good.
We
Badminton's good.
call it badminton. Yeah.
Are you pretty good?
Of course not.
Okay. So
To play it,
it's
but
just
that doesn't mean.
it's just for fun, right?
Yeah, just play it for
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, say Todd, it's not competitive. We just play for fun. So it doesn't matter if I'm good or
And
bad.
sometimes I make fun of myself. I think this is very funny.
Okay, that it's always, you're pretty your mental health is pretty good when you
Wow,
can make fun of yourself.
probably. I always make fun of myself in the real life.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
great. So, uh, do you like cooking?
Cooking, not really.
No. So
I like eating.
you like eating. So,
Yeah.
but you don't like cooking. So cooking wouldn't be like a hobby of yours.
Um, Probably in the future we will
In the
see.
future, maybe you're going to be maybe you'll be interested in cooking.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
How about do you like coffee?
Coffee. Sometimes if I feel sleepy, I will drink some coffee.
Mm,
Alright. But if I don't feel sleepy, I just drink some tea.
okay, tea is very good.
Yeah. I,
Great.
I pay more attention on my health. I feel like after I get older, even though now I'm just 23.
Wow, you're so old. Oh my God. You better be careful. You're so old. You're 23. You're pretty close to retirement.
But I think I need to take care of myself.
Yeah, it doesn't matter it really doesn't matter what age you are, whether you're 23 or whether you're 53. You should always be conscious and pay attention to your health,
Yeah, I think all of
right?
us should take care
Right.
of ourselves.
Yeah,
Definitely.
everybody needs to be aware of, what they eat and what they do
Yeah.
and yeah, so they can take care of their health.
Yes. Mental health, physical health, both
Yeah.
important.
Yeah, you have to be careful.
Yeah, of course. Exactly.
Great. Any questions for me that any other questions that you want to ask me tonight?
Um, my question for you is that do you are you going to open turn on another live stream tomorrow?
Yes, I'll host a live. You can usually when we talk about live streams, we'll say you can say open a live stream, or you can say start a live stream, or host a live
Okay,
stream.
host a live
Uh,
stream
yeah, I'll host a live stream tomorrow night starting at 9 p.m.
9 p.m. So what's the
9
topic?
p.m. Uh, Tomorrow night, my topic I just left it free talk, open.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes people they just don't want a topic. They just want free talk. They just want to talk about whatever they want to talk about.
Yeah, they feel more comfortable in this way.
Sure. And so usually once a week, because I do live streams almost every night. Once a week, I try to do one live stream where it's just free talk, open topic. You choose the topic, except no politics and no religion. Otherwise, they can talk about anything, but
Yeah.
no politics and no religion. But they can talk about other
Yeah, of
topics
course.
if they want.
Yeah, the
Okay,
people have so much freedom
good.
in your live stream.
Yeah. It's my live stream's pretty flexible, meaning that I'm not that strict. Even if I have a topic, someone comes up on stage and maybe they're not interested in that topic, it's okay. They can talk about
Yeah, I think you are
almost
gonna
anything they want.
accumulate more followers in your live stream, whether in your live stream or WeChat.
Yeah, so I've been doing live streams for a long time, so I've accumulated a lot of followers who like to, join the live stream or listen to my live stream.
Yeah, I should
Yeah,
learn
and
from.
I was at a coffee shop last night
Yeah.
because I had a class. at a coffee shop, and when I was leaving the coffee shop, a
Yeah.
girl said, "Todd," and I'm like, I was walking on my way out, and I go, "Hello,"
Oh,
and she goes, "I know you from your live stream on Hello Talk."
wow.
And I said, "Wow, it's a small world." She goes, "Yeah, I thought I recognized you because you don't have any hair."
Oh. So,
I
so,
said,
uh, did she ask you to take a camera, take a photo with her?
"No, no." She just asked for my WeChat, and that was it.
Okay. But
So I said, "That's fine. You can join me," because I told her that I didn't have a lot of time to chat with her. I apologized because I needed to run home real quick last night and do my live stream, so I didn't have a time to sit down and talk to her. But I told her if she wants to join my English corners, she wanted, she was interested in that, so she added my WeChat, so I
yeah,
can add her into my
because
WeChat
she's
group
in
for my English
Beijing, she
corners.
can go to your English corner anytime she wants.
Yeah, sh- sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's good.
We are jealous of
Great.
her because we didn't have that opportunity to come to your offline English corner.
Well, this weekend there will be a couple people who are my Hello Talk friends who are going to be traveling to Beijing for business, and they're going to come to my English
Wow,
corners.
they're from different cities in
But
China.
yeah, different cities, yeah. And they happen to be in Beijing on business, and they contacted me and asked if they could attend my English corner, and I said sure, no problem.
I'm gonna do
Yep,
that as well.
yeah,
I'm
no
gonna do
problem.
that. Yeah, if I travel to Beijing, I'm gonna ask you, send a message to you, and
Sure.
yeah, about when do you open a when do you open the offline English corner in
Yeah.
Beijing?
Yeah, anytime. Yeah, if anybody's visiting Beijing and it's the weekend, I don't do it during the week. It's only Saturdays and Sundays. If people are visiting Beijing and they want to attend my offline English corner, they just have to send me a message, and I can share the location and the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's very easy. Good.
You know what? Actually, I do. I want to learn from you and just become a live streamer under HoloTalk. But I think
Okay.
I don't. I lack of that kind of uh, bravery. You know that.
Well, yeah, maybe, yeah. In the beginning, maybe you're going to be nervous when you start your first live stream. I was nervous when I did my first live stream. I'll never forget. It only lasted 1 hour.
One hour. That's
Only
good.
1 hour. Yeah, it was only 1 hour, but I was so shocked at how many people joined. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't really realize that there was that many people that wanted to join my live stream, my very first one.
Yeah.
But I only scheduled it for, it only lasted 1 hour. But then after that, I got used to it. The second one was a little easier. The third one was a little easier. And eventually I became more familiar with doing live streams. And now it's very easy.
Yeah. So what was the topic in your live stream? Your first live stream?
My first live stream, I had no topic. It was just, this is just my live stream. I'm practicing. I've never done it before. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to invite people on the stage. So this is just a practice live
Ah,
stream.
yeah.
So
Everything's
then,
new.
yeah. So then after that, then I started to host live streams, and I would have a topic like, movies and music and traveling, food, lots of different topics.
Yeah, but I think the most important point in your live stream is that you just provide opportunity for the people and let them to really join in this conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So if you host a live stream, you just have to let me know. So if I have time, I can join yours.
yeah. And I think I need to figure out a way to let the people to really join my conversation and provide a platform to
Well,
practice that.
yeah, you have to try to come up with a topic that people want to talk about, an
Yeah,
interesting topic. People
yeah,
like to talk about traveling. There's lots of things they can talk about, or
yeah.
something that you're interested in that you want to, maybe, talk about with people.
Yes, yes.
So
I,
I think having a topic helps helps people so they come to your live stream and they have a specific topic to talk about. Like tonight, it's music, and I know tomorrow night it's free talk. So But in the past, I've done how to reduce stress. We talked about relationships. We've talked a lot about lots of different topics.
Yeah, right.
So you can do it. You can do it. I have faith.
But I think I should improve my English because you know what, now I think my English is not very good. I think I'm in the basic level or just intermediate level. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what level you are. If you do live streams, your level, your English level will improve.
Really?
Yes, it will improve, and the most important thing that will improve is your confidence.
Yes, right.
Yeah,
Become
confidence is really important. So if you improve your confidence, you won't find yourself saying, "I don't think my English is very good." That will stop.
right.
Yeah,
Everything.
when you're confident, you'll tell people, my English is pretty good. I'm pretty proud of my English. I think it's pretty good. That's
Yeah,
having confidence.
yeah. And I say, I am good enough. Don't judge me. I am good
Right.
enough.
Yeah. And people that come to my English corners, they
Yeah.
when they send me a message on WeChat and they say, my English isn't very good. Is it okay if I come to your English corner? I have a low level. It's just average, blah blah blah. I'm like, sure, come, no problem. And then when they're done, they're like, you know what? My English isn't that bad. It's better than those other people that were at your English corner.
Of course.
So they learn that when they hear other people speak English, they figure out, wow, their English isn't as bad as they thought.
Yeah.
So confidence is very important.
Yeah. We only need to get start
Yes,
practicing, start speaking.
sure. Practice, 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 and speak as much as you can. And if you open a live stream, if you start live streaming, that's good. But then you're going to take away all of my audience. They're going to all go to your live stream, and then that'll make me sad.
I think that's not gonna happen. You are very famous in this topic. That's not gonna happen ever.
Well, if it happens, it's okay. I don't mind if people want to go listen to you talk because that's okay. I always encourage people to attend different live streams and hear different people speak and talk about different topics. That's good.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Great. Any other questions for me, Aisha?
Mm, no, but
Okay.
I want to tell you one thing that
Oh, okay.
I think your live stream is pretty good. Yeah, and
You think my live streams are pretty good?
yeah, I think your live stream is pretty good. The mode of your live stream is pretty good. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna learn it from you. Just like I say, maybe I'm gonna open my personal live stream in the future. So I'm gonna just continue watching you of every single night. Yeah,
Sure, that's a good idea
learning.
before you do that. That's what I did before I started my live streams
Yeah,
because Hello Talk came to me and asked me to do live streams and in the beginning I said no because I was too busy. I just didn't have time.
yeah,
And then finally they came to me a couple of months later and said, "Please, can you do a live stream? Just try it." And so I said, "Okay, before I do it, I want to join other live streams to see what it's like, how they do it."
yeah,
I don't wa- I so I did. I joined some other live streamers live streams and
yeah,
observed what they were doing and then I thought, "Okay, now I can do mine."
yeah. I think I guess you are thinking this is not that hard. I can do it as well.
Right. I just kind of wanted to know the general process and how they did their live stream and what they did and how they talked and what how they conducted their live stream. So after I attended a live stream for a couple of weeks, then I started scheduled my own.
Mm, okay.
So it's good that you do that.
Yeah,
Great.
I have
Any any other questions?
no.
No questions.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming on stage. First of all, thanks for sharing your beautiful voice with us. And it was a pleasure talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you said your English isn't that good, but I'm going to tell you your English is pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay? So, but you have to have confidence and don't worry about making mistakes and keep practicing, practicing, practicing.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Great. Have a great night. Have a fantastic tomorrow's Wednesday. In America, we call it hump day.
Hump day.
Hump day.
Hump day.
Hump day, HUMP. We call it hump day because it's the middle of the week and it's kind of, you know what animal has a hump?
Yeah.
What's that animal called?
Hold on 1 second. I need to search for it.
It's a it's a camel.
uh,
It's a camel.
now I get it.
Yeah. So a camel had well, some camels have two humps, I know, but in America we look at the camel that has one hump. So at the top of the hump is Wednesday. Tomorrow's the top of the hump because then Thursday and Friday you're going down. It's a downhill to the weekend.
Yeah.
So Monday and Tuesday, you're going up. It's so difficult to go back to work on Monday, Tuesday. Oh, Wednesday, we're at the top of the hump. And then Thursday, we're going down. And then Friday, we're there. And then Saturday and Sunday, the weekend.
Oh, okay. I
So
got
we
it.
call Wednesday hump day.
I knew I learned a new word. Now I'm taking some notes.
Okay. Happy hump day tomorrow.
Happy hump day to happy hump day to you as well
Thank
tomorrow.
you. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you again for coming up. And hopefully you'll come back again and chat with me some more in the future. Okay.
Okay, for
Okay. All
sure.
right. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, thanks, Aisha, for coming up on stage. A very fluent conversation, a beautiful voice. Uh, thank you so much for that great conversation, fluent conversation. And again, yes, it takes confidence to try to come up on stage and start, especially to start your own live stream. But I hope she does. I hope she does. Hi,
Wow.
how are you doing tonight?
Wow, wow, wow. I never thought I would make it today.
You have your coat on. It must be cold there.
Yes, I mean, actually, 2 hours away from Beijing.
Ah, okay. 2 hours north?
Uh, 2 hours highway away from Beijing.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's cold in your house.
Yeah, I've got the thermal, but it doesn't seem to be working right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. Good thing is
Yeah.
you're on the stage now. How was your day today?
It has been busy, but actually recently I've been overwhelmed by my work.
Ah, okay.
Actually,
So you're
yeah,
swamped.
swamped. Yeah,
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 we can
something
yeah,
like.
so if we say we're overwhelmed with work or we have too much work to do, we say I've been swamped with work.
Ah, I see. Thank you. Well, that's the first word I've learned. Highly likely. Yeah, I don't have
Yeah.
the pen with me.
It's yeah, that's okay. It's a very common word that we use to I mean, you can say I'm overwhelmed, but a lot of times, we say native speakers will say, how's your day? I'm just swamped with work.
Ah, okay. Um, but seriously, I'm thrilled to have this opportunity to talk.
Well, welcome to the
Yeah,
stage. It's your first time to be on the stage.
yes, actually, I've had my own live stream, but without this camera thing. I've hold
Oh,
my room. Yeah, the
oh, you
chat
do a
room.
voice room.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay,
That's
you
what.
do a
Yeah,
voice room. Okay, great.
yeah. Just trying to make friends and practice my English
Okay,
simultaneously. Yeah, and I do have a question for you, Mr. Todd. And
okay.
yeah, recently I've learned how to say a phrase
Uh-huh.
which is about which is the heathered a guess. It's kind of rare.
Yeah, I
I'm not.
haven't heard that phrase. Is it an American phrase or a British
No,
English phrase?
it's more British.
Okay. It
Uh,
sounds, yeah, maybe because a lot of times, I've heard of quite a few phrases, but this one maybe is a British English phrase.
okay. Well, in that case, I think we can leave it alone then.
Yeah, you know what? So you want to know the meaning of that phrase, or do you want to know
Yeah,
if people use that phrase a lot, or what was your question? What it means?
actually, I want to understand how to use it more
Okay.
appropriately.
Okay, well, I can
Mhm.
I can ask some of my Brit friends. I have some Brit friends here in Beijing. I can ask them about that phrase, and I can get back to you and let you know.
Wow, to what pleasure do I owe?
Yeah, I can do that because I have some British friends, and again, we don't use that phrase, but in America, but
Yeah.
I can send them a message and say, hey, I have a friend, he wants to know how he can, use this phrase, in his daily speaking, and they'll let me know.
Okay, thank you,
Okay.
thank you. And yeah, and meanwhile,
So
I
it's
think we can.
what was the phrase?
I would. That's a apostrophe D. I apostrophe D. I
Uh-huh.
would. It's a
I'd
short form for it. I'd Heathered. Heather, you know Heathered.
Hethered, Heathered.
Hazard. Heathered.
Oh, hazard. Oh,
Yes,
hazard. I'd
I'm sorry.
hazard.
A guess.
Okay. I'd hazard what?
A guess.
A, a
A
guest.
guess. A guess. Yes.
Oh, a Guest.
A GUES.
Oh, I hazard a guess. Ah, okay. Wow. I've never heard
Yeah.
that before, but
I've learned this from YouTube. Yes. It
okay.
just got quite a bit confused.
Okay. Well, I'll ask my friends tomorrow. I'll send them a message, and then I can follow. I'll follow you. I just followed your Hello Talk account, and so I can send you a private message
Thank you. I will.
that because honestly, I've never heard of it before. But that's why I thought it must be British English.
Yes, this is from British English. Actually, I've got it from the internet. Actually, uh,
Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, actually, I've been helping people to start talking with their English
Uh-huh.
to inspire them to help them with the
To
yeah
get started, to overcome the fear.
yes, I prep people for the even for the IELTS tests.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah,
great. So some
yeah,
young people who are going to take the IELTS exam.
yes, actually, their age can be ranging from the kids, like a middle school student, to the working class,
Okay, to adults.
the senior citizens actually. So
Wow.
I do have another question.
Okay.
That's why I'm yeah kind of thrilled, really. Yeah, I want to get some idea from you. I always picture this scenario that I was asked by these questions. Um, how to be um, a good facilitator or even a teacher to inspire them.
So like in a classroom setting, are you in like a classroom setting with these students, or is it mostly one-on-one?
Mostly one-on-one.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
but
you're
sometimes class setting.
okay. So you're just wondering how to keep them inspired or keep them motivated and interested.
Yes, because to be honest with you, speaking, it's the how to say, it's not something that the Chinese people are quite good at. I'm so
Right.
sorry. I may have highlighted something so
No, that's
specific right
okay.
here.
It's pretty
Yeah,
it's pretty
I would
common, but I
yeah.
think that I think if you need to get your students talking, you have to create some scenarios where they have to talk, like role plays. Like role play. Role
Okay.
plays are I use role plays a lot to get people talking.
I see, I see. But how about psychologically?
Oh, psychologically,
Yeah.
some students are, everybody's motivated, has a different motivation, and some people, maybe they know they have to take the IELTS test, but they don't want to. They're not looking forward to it. So you have to give them a reason. If you do well on the IELTS test, this is going to be your result. So you have to tell
Okay.
them this is why, after you do well on the IELTS test, you're going to be able to go to this great university or you're going to be able to get this job. So you have to tell them, give them reasons you're going to be able to get this job. So you have to tell them, give them reasons why they need to try to do well on the IELTS test.
I see.
A
Yeah.
purpose. They have to have a purpose.
Yes, a purpose. That's the key word, I think.
A purpose.
Yeah, the purpose.
Right,
Yeah,
a
I think that's the
purpose.
key word. Yes.
And I think I tell some parents will come to me because I honestly I don't teach kids. I
Okay.
don't teach. I'm not experienced at teaching kids, but some parents will come to me and say, "How can I encourage my son or my daughter to be interested in English?" I said, "Well, I said, sometimes it's difficult, but you have to tell them, if you learn English, when you graduate, you're going to earn more money."
Uh, yeah, well, that's pragmatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. So a lot of times people think about money. So that's sometimes will motivate people.
I
But
see, I see.
it's hard to motivate young kids because a lot of them think that when they get
Mhm.
older they're never going to need to use their English.
Uh-huh. And especially the kids, the young generations nowadays, it's getting really harder and harder to be managed.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly why I don't usually work with young kids because I've worked with young kids before, and the parents are paying for those English classes, not the kids.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So the
Exactly.
parents the parents are pushing them.
Mm-hmm.
So the kids aren't paying those English classes out of their own pocket. The parents are
Hmm.
paying. So the kids really don't care.
Yeah, they don't appreciate that.
And to be honest with you, they don't really want to learn English.
Yeah, yeah, I can sense that. I can sense that.
Their parents want them to learn English,
Yes, but
but they don't want to.
yeah, sometimes I just take advantage of their how to say, their pursuit of this triumph
Yeah,
success.
yeah,
It's something that we can take advantage to boost their to inspire them,
sure.
to push them.
Yeah, you have to try to find again with young people. You have to find a reason. Give them a reason. Say, if you learn English, this will happen in the future for you. This is why. Give them a reason why. Because a lot of them think that after they graduate high school, go to college, and when they graduate college, maybe they'll have to take CET 4 or CET 6, and then after that, they'll never ever have to use English again. So they think it's a waste of time.
Mhm, mhm.
And that's why I don't teach young kids. The people I work with are all adults. Adults are paying for their own classes, so they're very motivated. They want to learn English.
I see. So it's easier to manage to handle, right?
Oh, definitely. Very easy. Very easy. My job has very little stress because the people I work with, they want, really, really, really want to improve their English. They're very motivated.
Yes, yes, I
So it's
can.
very easy for me to keep them engaged and to keep them interested and motivated. They have their own self motivation. I don't really have to
Mhm.
motivate them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But if you're working with young people,
Hmm.
teenagers, younger kids, it's you have to motivate them.
Yes, yes, it is hard part.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's
it is
really,
difficult.
yeah, it's really, yeah, it's really,
And again, like Benjamin in the comment says, with young people, you have to try to make it fun. You have to somehow make learning fun, which is not always easy.
mhm.
Especially, it's grammar is not easy to learn, and it's hard to make grammar fun. But you
Mhm.
have to try to make the class enjoyable, something they look forward to.
I see. But nowadays, it's not that many. I mean, especially when it comes to the one-on-one class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, most of the time they're undergraduate who's preparing for the master
Okay.
degree in a different
Okay.
country.
So they're older and they're very motivated.
Slightly higher motivated.
Yeah. Right.
Not
Right.
not
But
that much. Yeah, I feel like.
but a little bit more motivated than if they're
Yeah.
in like high school or primary, middle school.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. 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 Yes.
because they have to take an IELTS exam or a TOEFL exam if they
Uh-huh.
want to, study abroad.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's a saying. I'm not sure if it's correct. Maybe I can confirm it with you. Just taking some of your time.
No,
Uh,
that's okay.
yeah. There's been a saying about this preparation for the IELTS test. Generally speaking, 1 or 2 months that will be the ideal timing, the length of the time to prepare for the
Uh
IELTS
huh.
test. Do you think that
Well,
would
That's tough to say because it all depends on the person. It depends on their level right now. It depends on how many, 1 to 2 months. Does that mean they practice, 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day? How many hours per day? So it depends. Everybody's different. So, I know some people who prepare for 1 year.
I see. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 1 year
They do.
because they just don't have time. Maybe they only have time, to work on the weekend, to practice on the weekends because during the day they're working, they're busy, or they have something else to do. So it depends on how much time they can devote to uh, learning every day.
Yeah, 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 makes sense. If let's say they are doing this full time, how long?
Yeah, I think if they're doing it full time, I think 2 months is good. Yeah,
Ah,
if they're doing it full time, I think 2 months is adequate. As long as they have a good IELTS teacher. If they have a good IELTS teacher
uh-huh.
who knows the IELTS exam, who knows how to teach them, who knows how to prepare them, 2 months is okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, normally it's for 2 months full time.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think 2 months could be adequate if they're doing it full time.
I see. I see. Okay. You
Good
see,
question.
yes, you see, I haven't actually prepared myself for a song. I know this is
That's
a
okay.
topic for
No,
today.
that again,
Yeah.
again, I post the topic and like with tonight is music and stuff, but sometimes people come on stage and they have other questions or another topic that they want to discuss, and I could tell people it's perfectly fine. My live streams are pretty flexible.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
that strict.
I think I can sense that. I understand that.
Yeah, it's
You're used to it.
pretty easygoing in my live stream. So uh, any topic is okay except politics or religion, but otherwise anything else is okay.
Yeah, I feel like you must have this exceptionally strong passion with English because otherwise you wouldn't be working in the day and hosting this live streaming at night.
I have a passion for helping people.
I was shallow. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. No, no, it's okay. Yeah, because people ask me that question all the time. How do you have so much energy? Because you work a full-time job, and then after your full-time job, you have a part-time job, and then you do a live stream. And I say because I'm passionate about this, and if you're passionate about something, it will naturally energize you.
Yeah, yeah. You know what?
So
I find my passion reside in English, so that's why I can do everything. Just
okay.
any kind of a job that is English related.
That's good. If your passion is English, then yeah, you'll have lots of energy and motivation to do whatever you need to do in English.
Yeah. Uh,
Good. So your
Thank you.
name seems to be a famous musician.
Yeah, I have this strong secret crush when I was a middle school student.
Okay.
Yes,
On top.
with one of the I'm sorry, with one of the pop singer.
Uh huh.
Yes, and who creates a song named after this guy, named after this
Okay.
guy's name. Yeah, it's kind of complicated. It's history.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
yeah. So do you like music? I mean, do you play
um,
any instruments?
instruments not really. I used to dream to play some guitar or piano, but
Okay.
never got the privilege to do so. So that went to hell.
Okay.
And yeah, and I find music quite um how should I put it? It's quite amazing thing. So however you're tired, you're exhausting, but a piece of music will always bring you back to life.
Sure. Yeah. Music is magical sometimes. It can be
Uh,
our best friend. It can do a lot of things for us in our life.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So people are asking in the comments, who is Choppin?
Yeah, it's a it's a great person. How should I say?
Yeah.
It's a great person.
Yeah. 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 And it's I think that because maybe people haven't seen that name before.
Ah,
that's why they're
but
curious.
Benjamin Chen has got the correct Chinese translation.
Oh, okay, okay. He
Yeah.
translated it for us.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. That's good.
It's
Well,
yeah.
that's good. It's always I'm always interested in how people, Chinese people who choose their English names. Very interesting to hear the stories behind the name.
Uh, yeah.
So,
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah. So when I do English corners here in Beijing on the weekends,
Mhm.
and I always ask my members at the English corner, about their English name. Where did you get that name? And it's always interesting to hear the stories behind where they came up with that name.
Uh-huh. Yeah. People are quite into digging the background, the details of things.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Some people just say, well, when I was in middle school, my English teacher gave me that name. I'm like, okay, good.
Yeah, actually, I named myself Sean
Uh
as an
huh.
English. Yeah, Chopin is really just a nickname for my WeChat.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I think it's unique, and a lot of it makes it kind of makes people curious to ask about that name because maybe they haven't seen that name before.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
I've got
but Carolina says, yeah, he is a famous classical composer.
composer. Yes, that's
Yeah, a musical
yeah,
composer.
a
Yeah,
musical composer. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. She knows.
Uh,
Great. Do you have any other questions tonight?
Not really, because I never thought I would be be on
Yeah,
the stage for
to be
tonight.
honest, I started the live stream at 8 p.m. and
Uh,
there's always, quite a big list of people raising their hands. So sometimes, people I tell people to just try to be patient and wait, and eventually I try to get around to as many people as possible. So,
uh,
thank you for being patient.
no, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for maybe I'm in luck today.
It's your lucky night.
Yes, yes. Thank
Good,
you for
great,
thank you so
no
much for your
problem.
time.
Thank you, thank
Yeah,
you for raising your hand. Thanks for coming on stage. And I followed your Hello Talk account, so I will ask some of my friends tomorrow about that phrase that you asked me about, and I'll reply to you tomorrow.
thank you, thank you. You don't
Okay.
actually have to be you don't have to rush this, but you just take
No,
your
no,
time.
it
Okay.
won't be rushed. I'll just,
Yeah.
yeah, tomorrow sometime I'll send them, I'll send them a message on WeChat and ask them about this, and it's very easy for them probably because I'm sure it's natural. They'll be able to respond no problem.
You just made my day. Thank you, Mr. Todd.
Okay,
Thank you, Mr.
okay,
Todd.
no problem.
Yes,
Have a good
yeah.
night. Have a
You
great
too.
Wednesday tomorrow. Okay,
Thank you. Thank you.
okay, bye bye.
Goodbye.
Okay, thanks, Chopin. Yeah, Chopin is a very famous music composer. From a long time ago. Uh, I'm not really an expert in music because I like listening to music, but I'm not really knowledgeable about composers. I've heard the name, and I know I've maybe heard some of his music, but I'm not a expert on music musicians. Anyway, thanks, Chop, for coming up on stage tonight and really interesting questions. Yeah, and I definitely will respond to your question about that phrase. There is a big difference between British English and American English, and I've heard, I get messages. I get a lot of people send me messages here on Hello Talk, on WeChat too, but on Hello Talk, and asking me some, certain uh, questions about certain phrases. And a lot of times, maybe it's British English, and I'm like, I've never heard of that before. It must be British English, a British English idiom, or maybe British English slang word, because there are a lot of big differences between British English and American English. Now, there are a lot of similarities, but there are a lot of differences on how we pronounce words, how we spell the words, and of course, the meanings behind a lot of the words are totally different between American English and British English. So people ask me some questions about some phrases. I'm like, Wow, if it's an American phrase, I should know it, but I've never heard of it. So it must be British English. Yeah, obviously it is. So I will respond to your message tomorrow. Send some of my Brit friends that question and say, "Hey, what's this mean?" They'll respond, no problem. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me up on the stage. I do appreciate that. It was an awesome conversation, and I think that our topic tonight was music. If you just joined us recently, you'll know that our topic was music. That's what we were talking about tonight, and we heard some very beautiful voices tonight. But it is time for me to say goodnight. It's after 11. I do have maybe 15 or 20 minutes of work to do to before I go to bed, and because I have a meeting tomorrow morning. I always have a meeting every morning. To be honest with you, every morning I have meetings. Different a different type of meeting, but always some of the meetings I need to contribute, meaning I need to be a part of the meeting. Some of the meetings I just have to be there present. I don't have to really participate in the meeting, but I need to be there. So, and sometimes some of the meetings that I have to participate, also my participation is in English, so I have to prepare some materials and for the other participants at the meeting. Anyway, that's my day tomorrow, Wednesday. It's usually a pretty busy Wednesday, and I will be back tomorrow night with another live stream. I'll be back tomorrow night with another live stream starting at 9 p.m. Make sure you pay attention to the time. Tomorrow night it's 1 hour later because I'll try to get home, hopefully, to start the live stream before 9 o'clock. Okay. But anyway, I've scheduled the live stream at 9, and usually on Wednesday nights the traffic's not too bad, so I should be able to get home no problem before 9 o'clock. So our topic tomorrow night, no topic. Okay, it's free talk. You can come up on stage and you can ask me, almost any question you want. Okay, almost any question. Or if you don't want to ask me questions, I'll definitely be asking you questions. I have lots of questions up here I can ask you. So don't worry. If you don't have any questions to ask me, if you don't have a topic that you want to talk about, it's okay. Come back, come up on stage, no problem. I will make sure to ask you lots of questions. So thanks again, everybody, for joining me tonight. A special thank you to everybody um, who sent me gifts tonight. That's awesome. I really appreciate your generosity. It means a lot to me. Thanks a lot to all of the people who sent a lot of positive messages in the comments. I read so many uplifting, inspirational, positive messages tonight from the people who were on stage, who were singing, who were talking. A lot of great positive messages. I love the positive environment in this live stream. So thank you so much for helping me to maintain that positive environment. Now, with that being said, it is time for me to say goodnight. Again, thank you to all my guests who came up on stage, and I will see you back here. If you're not busy tomorrow night, come back and hang out with me. I'll be back here tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Thank you so much. Have a great night and have a fantastic day tomorrow. Bye bye, everybody.